Music soothes the savage beast. It can be good for the soul and can keep you tapping your feet and making you happy. Well, for some folks in Hilton Head Island this weekend, music is all of that and much more as the Jazz for All Ages Festival takes center stage Sunday and Monday. I talked to organizer David Mosteller about the event, what exactly it means to the entire area, and how it continues to help kids 11 years later.
We've grown it every year. We've had many Grammy winners and people you'd have to travel far out to see, and the kids get to open up. So we have some of our kids open up before them, and they get the experience of playing in front of 500-600 people a night, and they get to do the show and open for these massive people that have played all over the world. So it's great for the kids. They get to have real gigs. We pay them to play. They get to do the whole thing, and they get to experience it. 50 to 80 instruments go out a year that come in. We pay to refurbish them. We're giving out about 22,000 in scholarships this year. So kids that came to our camp, they're allowed to apply for scholarships when they pursue music in school after. So we're giving 22,000 scholarships. We're giving about 7,500 to 10,000 in grants. Some schools just need funding to help, and then the camp is costing a lot, like 50 to 60,000. So all those together, and we kind of, we pay for, if bands need like a band trip where they're going to a competition, people just ask us for things like that, and we try to get that done. So, and then with the instruments, paying to refurbish them on top of that, it sort of all culminates to just continuing to flow back into the youth. Just with school experiences, I just feel like music should be part of that. It's weird without music in school. It's kind of like you don't get recess, these things that make school, and you also meet other kids that way. And if you're into pursuing starting bands, you start band. Those are great experiences in your life. I'll always remember my first bands I had, and and I hold on to that. And I've become much more of a professional musician since then. That's what got me started, and those are the things that I remember and cherish. But the friends I've made through music, whether it's audience members, bandmates, they're the best friends I have. They're like family. I started out with 9 students about 15 years ago. It's now grown to over 100 students from about 14, 15 different states. I think we had our first international students last year. They're in cities, they're professional musicians. If they stay local, a lot of them are professional musicians, or they're in colleges, the ones marching on the football field doing, and that's really cool to see the impact start to stray out. Passing that tradition, passing, that to the next generation, and inspiring them to continue on with music or have an interest, or maybe it's a part of their school, maybe it gets them into college, had that happen, maybe they don't do much with it, but that part of that school experience I feel like was important, especially, it helps kids continue, pay attention and continue to work hard. JazzForAllAges.com. All the tickets are there, all the information's there. It's easy to click right on, get tickets, and we've also partnered with a ticketing company that also gives back to charities. We just felt like that was a good balance. They see top-level musicianship, which a lot of these people started out as kids like that were in school aspiring to play something, and you see just amazing things happening in front of you, and chemistry of the music together, and magical things happen, and great energy comes of it, and happiness comes of it.
It's a good time for everybody. That event this weekend at the Sonesta Hotel on Hilton Head Island. There are concerts from brunch to the evening on Sunday and even more on Monday. For tickets, just go to jazzforallages.com.